Hey, how you going? My name is Nick Rollo. I'm a producer and mixing engineer from Australia. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I tune vocals with Melodyne. I tune a lot of vocals, quite a lot of vocals. I would consider myself good at tuning vocals, so this is my workflow. I'm going to try to keep it pretty swift. It's me singing. I'm singing pretty badly, so hopefully that'll be a good starting point to show you. My goal with this channel is to help as many people learn how to produce and mix as possible. I don't want to gatekeep any information. I don't want to hide anything. I just want to give it all away. And if you find it helpful, hit like, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Let's get into the video. This is the vocal that we're working with, and I'm working in Studio One.
Bad habits, trying to understand it. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I've got too many damn standards, trying to understand that I should get out of the house and feel the sun.
There you go. I've comped these takes, so I recorded this into Studio One, and these are the various takes. I've gone through and picked what I thought was the best of each kind of line and each part. When you do that, make sure you crossfade so there's no pops and clicks. I removed a stray breath here, just kind of gentle clean-up stuff. I do have auto-tune here, and I will use that after I pitch correct. That's kind of my general strategy, is to have Melodyne and then auto-tune after, just to kind of like catch anything that I don't. To get into this, I'm going to go Command M, which is going to open up Melodyne. I've done a little macro so it turns orange and then it solos it as well. Just kind of, my systems. And this is Melodyne. This is Melodyne Assistant. It's quite good. In fact, I love Melodyne. So let's have a listen. I'm going to try and do this and explain my thoughts as best as I can.
I've got...
Oh. I just want to get rid of these real quick so I'm just hearing the vocal.
I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand it.
So I like, if you press 2, you can change to this tool here, or if you press 2 a few times, you get to the various pitch tool, modulation tool, and drift tool. I've never actually said what they are before because I just tune it and talk. There's a bunch of tools here. We'll use some of them. I like to be kind of hovering between 1 and 2.
I've got
things like this I'm going to come back to. If I push it up to the note, it sounds a bit like too tuned. Like I can hear that biting, so we'll leave it. Sometimes having something in between a note can work. We'll kind of revisit it. And I'll kind of dive into the bulk of this stuff. I'm going to mostly be using this tool that I have right now, the pitch tool. I like to keep the shapes as much as possible because that's kind of what feels human. The kind of the modulation, the movement. Sometimes we need to dive in and sort of like get rid of it. But for the most part, I find I can get away with using this tool as like the core kind of mover.
I've got so many bad habits. I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand it. I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand it. I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand it. I understand it. Understand it. I understand it.
If you click this tool, compare, you can go to what it was like before.
Understand it. Understand it.
I think I prefer it kind of like how it was.
Understand it.
Like it's not particularly notey, so we can get away with that.
Understand it. I should.
So here I'm going to jump into the first tool and cut it so I can see the kind of movement of the note, and I'm going to drag that down a little bit, use the modulation tool, smooth it.
I should.
Oh, it feels a bit clunky.
I should.
Sometimes keep it as one unit and just move the unit and don't change the actual like movement of the vocals.
I should. I should. I should. I should.
Now we can jump to the formant tool and push this up a little bit.
I should. I should.
So that's kind of an extreme example of what that tool does.
I should. I should go to the gym more than once a month. Gym.
And with this is obviously supposed to be the A flat. I could go through and cut it and get every note in perfect pitch. Sometimes I'm just looking at these kind of high notes and just try to get them in, and based on your ear, that might sound good. That doesn't sound good though.
Go to the gym more than once a month.
So for this, I might need to actually go in and cut it and just double click it.
Go to the gym more than once a month. Gym.
Let's try it all the way up.
Go to the gym more than once a month.
Maybe it does work.
Go to the gym more than once a month. Go to the gym more than once a month.
That kind of goes a bit high.
Go to the gym more than once a month.
Feels good.
I've got too many damn standards trying to understand. Too many damn standards trying to understand that. Too many damn standards trying to understand that. I should get to. I should.
So in this case, I want to cut around the sides of that.
I should get out of.
That's not good.
I should. I should.
That's going to be a hard one to kind of get sounding right.
I should get out of the. I should.
In these kind of cases, you have to make sacrifices. So where was it?
Should get out of the house and feel the. Should get out of the house and feel the sun. Should get out of the house and feel the sun.
So obviously there's some notes here that aren't quite right. And my general process is kind of like go through quickly like I have, and then I'm going to listen through again, see what sounds right, sounds wrong. I'll also go through and do a timing round. So I'll change to the fifth tool, no, this one, time tool. You click this so it doesn't snap automatically, and I like to be on the eighth note grid, and then I can go through and kind of make sure everything's tight with timing. So I'll do another run, and this time I'm going to put the song in the background as well, so I can hear how close we are with these kind of bits that are a bit not perfect.
I've got so many bad habits trying to understand it. I should go to the gym. I should. I should. I should go to. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I've got. I should. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I've got.
So I kind of like the bend, I think, it kind of being in the middle.
I've got so many bad habits trying to understand it. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I should go to the gym more than once a month. Go to the gym more than once a month. Go to the gym more than once a month. I've got too many damn standards trying to understand. Too many damn standards trying to understand. Go. Too many damn standards. Too many damn standards trying to understand that. I should get out of the
In this case, this is a job for getting another take. We can put it in pitch, but then it won't sound natural at all anymore. And that is kind of like, that's the biggest thing that you sort of have to be constantly weighing up. You can get stuff to sound in tune, but it won't sound natural. You can push stuff only so far. I find also the best kind of vocal mix pitch work, in my opinion, you go through, do a light pass, go through again, do another light pass, and then leave it and listen through the song. And if you keep hearing bits, catch them. Human voices, I don't think, need to sound 100% perfect. There is kind of this wiggle room where it's like not, if it's too perfect, like it kind of loses the fun. So it's all about, I think, restraint and just getting it enough. And then when we chuck on autotune, autotune's going to have to work less hard, and then as a result, we'll probably sound better. So let's just throw this on as well.
I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand it. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I've got too many damn standards, trying to understand that. I should get out of the house and feel. I should get out of the house and feel the sun. I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand.
Now I'm playing with the timing tool.
So many bad habits, trying to understand it.
I go a bit late there. Putting this in. These little red transient markers are what I'm looking at.
I've got so many bad habits, trying to understand it. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I should go to the gym more than once a month. I've got go to the gym more than once a month. I gym more than once a month. I've got too many damn standards, trying to understand that. Too many damn standards, trying to understand that. Too many damn standards, trying to. Too many damn standards, trying to understand that. I should get out of the house. I should.
So that shit is just a bit messy.
I should get out of the house and feel the sun.
So that's pretty good. My camera's died. You get the idea of what's going on here. First off, I think this vocal probably sounds better, more processed. I think that was the vibe that I was going for. 2, having lots of takes is really good, because then we can actually just go in and find better takes rather than having to actually pitch correct them more. Sing it better makes pitch correction easier. And 3, like a good vocal is always going to sound the best, right? Like a good singer will sound better with pitch correction. So my voice is fine, but it's by no means great. A great singer, it's easier to make sound better, in my opinion. I don't know if this was necessarily the most helpful thing I've ever made, because this vocal wasn't sung great and I should have picked a few better spots. But I hope this has kind of been enlightening to my process. If you'd like, I can make another video, maybe even more in depth. It could be just like no talking, just straight up Melodyne. If that would be helpful, let me know in the comments.
I should.
And just to, I mean, while we're here, just like quickly.
I should.
Close.
I should get the house and feel the sun.
So that's a maybe. I'll just see if I got that D there.
I should get out of the house.
Doesn't have as much of like a D transient,
I should.
but it is certainly more in pitch. So
I should.
could probably push that. Oh, that was a weird sound.
I should.
That's almost 2 on. So let's drag it.
I should get out of the house.
Oh, we got a double breath, so you just need to make sure you don't have double breaths.
I should
Kill that sound.
get out of the house. I should Get out of the house and feel the sun.
Okay, now I'm actually finishing. You get the idea. That was a lot easier than me trying to fiddle around forever. So if you're an artist about to send a mixing engineer or producer or vocal tuner your vocals, either just pick the best takes or send them a few takes so they have the options. Like you can send them a main comp and then a few backups just in case, because it does make life easier. If you found this helpful, hit like, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell. If you're in need of a producer or a mixing engineer, hit me up. I do work for hire, so you can check out my website and see some of my work there. I love working with new artists, so reach out.